Hey guys, Taylor with GammaEdge here, coming at you with a quick market status for Tuesday, March 28th. General disclaimer, give it a read when you're done, so let's move on. Here, looking at tick US model, fairly flat to slightly up day. Really nothing groundbreaking here. Cumulative tick is above the short-term moving average ribbon, which is starting to try to form railroad tracks higher, so that is encouraging. Filter tick, pretty flat. Net, slight buying on the day. And new lows did outpace new highs, albeit the spread a lot tighter than what we did see last week. Tick ARCX model, a bit of a different picture here. Clearly can see the trend higher. Started what was that, Friday, continued today. Constructive signs. We want to see this continue to progress higher through the moving average ribbon for the bulls. And the bears, obviously, we want to see a waterfall similar to what we saw last week right here. So something to keep an eye on. Here, going down to our PBI charts, quick summary, really just what we put together. 380 downside, so 390 should be 390, negative gains to downside, 400 large liquidity level to the upside, that's where we failed. Well, we filled up SPX 4000 today, then 395 also an important level. Looking at Charm, 393, 398, and Delta 390 and 400. So, yep, here's our this the full complex from this morning. Again, 400 large, very large Delta level here, 395 kind of right where transition starts, and then 390, which is negative GEX. Now moving on to price action itself. Here, this is SPY XTB with the 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time trading view script run. SPX kind of a gap and go right up to 400, then kind of a morning top reversal failed there, back down. COTMP, 0 GEX, P-Trans, these are all very powerful levels. We did hold this level, then progressed higher throughout the rest of the session with a bit choppy back and forth action. So yeah, not a ton to say there. If you were short at 4,000, then the play would have been to write it down here. And if you were still holding through all this stuff, well then go back and revisit your system because there's a lot of strong kind of demand down here. A couple individual stocks I wanted to hit on. Here's Apple. This is a great kind of a break and a retest setup. Broke kind of with the general market weakness, then a retest of plus GEX. Sorry, yeah, positive trends and a move right down to COTMP, which interacted with price throughout the rest of the session. And then we have Tesla. Tesla here, a couple great break and retest of zero GEX down to COTMP, and if you want to try and hold it longer, you certainly could. This was one of the trades that we were kind of walking through. I don't know if I did it live, but was trying to post as best I could live on my screen and whatnot. For those who don't know, I stream my screen. I'll put little arrows, long, short commentary whenever I get into the trade, not necessarily talking about it, but that's what I'm doing. So yeah, a couple good opportunities there. Now looking at our 5 p.m. run, again, this is just our best guess until we have the data from the overnight, which we'll give you all tomorrow morning, obviously. SPY really in between 0 GEX, COTMP, pretty wide range there, or maybe just a zoom, I don't know. You can look at it yourselves. SPX sitting right at 0 GEX, and QQQ sitting right above 0 GEX. Maybe some kind of little morning weakness, and 0 GEX, then away we go. So something to keep an eye on there. Here we got liquidity stocks. We have Apple below P-Trans plus GEX. Tesla sitting right in between 0 GEX, COTMP. We have Microsoft here sitting right at negative GEX, and NVIDIA sitting right at P-Trans. So NVIDIA looks pretty interesting tomorrow. See if we can get a hold of P-Trans, and away we go. Or maybe some morning weakness into 0 GEX, P-Trans moves, and P-Trans back up to maybe highs of yesterday. I don't know. Potential play there. Interesting. Then we have Google. Google really just in between the range. Netflix sitting right at P-Trans. So again, morning weakness, maybe P-Trans, COTMP, and then plus GEX could be a target. That's a massive move, but yep, just kind of a trade thesis. And then AMD right in between 0 GEX and P-Trans. So again, another interesting setup. Some morning weakness, then bounce back up to positive trans. So with that, hopefully it's helpful. Kind of review today's price action, how we got ready for the day, potential setups or trade opportunities into today, and then potential setups for tomorrow. So have a good rest of your night. I realize it's late, but we'll be talking to you early in the morning. Bye.